Lesson 3, Canto 1. Welcome to the first canto, which has 19 chapters containing 808 verses. The opening verse for chapter 1 begins with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I offer my obeisances unto Lord Sri Krishna, son of Vasudeva. This is the invocation that is sung at the beginning of each reading of the Srimad Bhagavatam. There are many personalities described in the first canto, such as Vyasadeva, Narada Muni, Suta Goswami, Yudhisthira, Bhishmadev, Queen Kunti, Vidura, and Pariksit Maharaj. So you are introduced to a lot of personalities right from the beginning. To summarize the 19 chapters, let us begin with chapters 1 to 3. We open with the setting of 88,000 sages of Naimisharan who are prepared to sit for 1,000-year sacrifice, meant for the pleasure of Lord Krishna and his devotees. Concerned for the future generations of the dangerous age of Kali Yuga, they ask questions about religion, the incarnations of Krishna, and how to gain transcendental knowledge in this difficult age. Suta Goswami answers their questions by saying that essential religion is bhakti, and that the Srimad Bhagavatam is the sun that will give light to the suffering souls of this age. He also briefly describes the incarnations of Lord Krishna. Chapter 4. In the beginning of Kali Yuga, Vyasadeva foresaw the world's dark future. Thus he recorded the Vedas, the Upanishads, the Mahabharata, and the Vedanta Sutra, aphorisms that reveal the concise form of all Vedic knowledge. Despite this, he remained dissatisfied. Chapter 5. Narada Muni, Vyasadeva's spiritual master, explained that he hadn't directly glorified Lord Krishna in those books. Hearing about Lord Krishna's glories is the only means to satisfy the hearts of all. Chapter 6. Narada Muni reveals his past life as the son of a maidservant. By the association of great souls, he became so purified that he could see the Lord within his heart. Chapter 7. While Vyasadeva sits in meditation, he sees the Supreme Lord Krishna along with his various energies and sees that the Bhagavatam is the cure for Maya. As Suta Goswami begins the narration of how the Bhagavatam appeared, we find that Krishna is driving Arjuna's chariot, chasing Asvatthama, who has beheaded the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi. Chapter 8. Having protected the Pandavas and Pariksit from the Brahmastra thrown by Asvatthama, Lord Krishna prepares to leave for Dwarka, but Queen Kunti stops him to offer heartfelt prayers. Still, Krishna prepares to leave, but Yudhisthira delays him. Yudhisthira feels responsible for the huge loss of life in the Battle of Kurukshetra, and no one can console him, not even Lord Krishna. Thus he cannot perform his duty of ruling the world. Yudhisthira, therefore, by Krishna's arrangement, goes to hear the instructions of Bhishmadev as he lay on a bed of arrows and spoke after the battle of Kurukshetra finished. Chapter 9. Bhishmadev is lying on a bed of arrows, waiting for Krishna to come before him as he leaves his body. Bhishma instructs Yudhisthira and glorifies Lord Krishna. Although Bhishma fought against Krishna and pierced him with arrows in the battle, Krishna mercifully appears before Bhishma at the time of his death. Chapter 10. As Krishna leaves Hastinapur, the ladies cry, and all the residents, especially the Pandavas, lament in separation from him, who is their only shelter. Chapter 11. The residents of Dwarka, joyfully awakened from their meditation on Krishna in separation from him, they welcome him as he enters their city. Chapter 12. Pariksit, the heir to the throne, is born in Hastinapur. Astrologers predict the future greatness of this worthy descendant of the Pandavas. Chapter 13. Vidura urges Dhritarashtra to renounce his disgraceful position of living in the palace like a dog, dependent on the mercy of those who killed his sons. Vidura persuades him to leave home to achieve mystic perfection. Chapter 14. Yudhisthira and Bhima observe many inauspicious signs in Hastinapur while they wait for Arjuna to return from Dwarka with news of Krishna and the Yadus. Chapter 15. Arjuna returns from Dwarka and confirms Yudhisthira's and Bhima's worst fear. Lord Krishna has left this world. Yudhisthira installs Pariksit as emperor and leaves home. Chapter 16. While touring his kingdom, Pariksit sees a Sudra dressed as a king, beating Dharma in the form of a bull and Bhumi in the form of a cow. Chapter 17. Pariksit prepares to kill Kali, but spares him because Kali surrenders. Chapter 18. Feeling great hunger and thirst, Pariksit becomes offended when Samika Rishi does not notice his arrival. As a token of his frustration, he garlands the sage with a dead snake. Chapter 19, the final chapter in Canto 1. Cursed to die in 7 days by Samika Rishi's son, Pariksit renounces his kingdom and sits beside the Ganges, prepared to fast till death. Many great sages come to be with him. Sukadeva Goswami arrives and Pariksit accepts him as his spiritual master. So the closing verse for chapter 19, which is verse 40, Sri Suta Goswami said, "The king thus spoke and questioned the sage using sweet language. Then the great and powerful personality, the son of Vyasadeva, who knew the principles of religion, began his reply." So that's a summary of the 19 chapters of the first canto. As you can see, there was a lot of ground covered and setting the scene for the rest of the cantos. The next lesson is a summary of Canto 2. Namaste.